Weekday Wake and Bake is live once again. Oh, shiesty. Good morning, Roll Gang.
And welcome on in to this episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake.
Let's go. It's fuck yeah Friday up in this bitch. And we are about to smoke some weed just like we do every weekday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific with all the Roll Gangsters. I'm Processor Sky, joined by the beautiful gem, Rachel.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Good. Happy Friday. Happy weekend to you. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, baby. We smoking weed all day long today. And especially starting it off here with a little Pop Culture Friday with my sky blue hoodie special in the building. Did you
Just
sleep
for
good
you.
last night? We fell asleep at like, 3:30, like 4:20?
Yeah, not 4:20. More like 3:20-ish. I worked till 1, you worked till midnight. You showed up after work. There's just this guy back there pennyboarding around. We're like, what is going on? Who is this creeper?
Pink shoes, pink penny board.
Yeah, because we've had some tea in the back parking lot. So we were a little nervous. But it was just
you. Your security guard was like some dudes on a skateboard back there.
We were a little nervous because some previous incidences. But it was just Sammy Sky.
What if I rolled up on the skateboard with her wheel on it?
What do you mean?
Just like some car tires on a skateboard.
Oh, no. That's so mean.
Yeah. No, I was not the perpetrator in that situation, for sure. I was just there to come and get my tired girl.
Yep, and then we got some food after work, a nice little smoke.
Some Sonic and some Rachel's fresh Sampies. Your Sampy bag was so lit.
We got a really nice sample bag yesterday, so me, my coworker, and Sam had a little bit of celebratory joint ski and off the property and everything. Don't worry, we are.
Yeah, out by the bar. We were over by a bar, one of the bars here in Las Vegas. But yeah, super fucking lit. No free shout outs to the dispensary for hooking up that Sampy bag that we're gonna be session on all day. And yeah, we're gonna dive face first here into this Pot Culture Friday episode of the show.
But before we do that, we always have to give a shout out to the sponsors of the show. We have Oaksterdam University, the first ever cannabis college and a great place to go get your cannabis knowledge. You can use promo code Rolling Spoon, which is one word, for 10% off of your tuition, whether that's in person or online. And then, of course, shout out to the Rolling Spoon, the handy dandy cannabis multi-tool, helps you seal the deal and roll a dime every single time.
Damn straight, every single time, just like I'm about to do here. Want to read the comments? No? Sly Loco tuning into the show. Sly, aka Loco, yo, what's going on? Good morning to ya, and everybody tuning in on all the streaming platforms. If this is your first time ever tuning into an episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake, it's only stoner law. If we're blessed to have a woke, we're blessed to have a smoke, and we might as well do it together, Roll Gang, because we love you, and we appreciate that you love us. We got this GMO we about to smoke up this morning, and we love to roll up and share the latest and greatest in some news stories. Today is Pot Culture Friday, so Rachel, the special mermaid, collected some of the latest and greatest in pop culture news stories that we're gonna read through while we smoke up some pot this beautiful Friday morning. And yeah, without further ado, let's pop into the first story. Let's chat about some pop culture.
All right, so our first story is kind of a update on one of the stories that we had previous weeks on pop culture news.
Love it.
So Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, we know about their fight that they want to do and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently they might have found a venue for this. And if they have, it's one of the most iconic fight venues in the whole entire world. You have an idea?
Oh my God. Is it the Colosseum?
It is. So the Colosseum in Rome is where the fight will occur if it goes through and happens.
How the fuck did I fucking guess
I know,
that?
right? I mean, it's the most iconic fighting place in the whole entire world. Way above UFC rings, all of that. The Colosseum, I mean, the gladiators, all of that, the history there. Insane what that place has hosted, you know? And now they might host the
For
Elon
millennia.
Musk. Yeah, the Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg fight. I wonder how long it's been since a fight has been in there.
Honestly, probably such a long time. Maybe 100 years.
Yeah, and they would be the first. Apparently, like the Italian government said, come fight like gladiators. And that's what got the conversation started about it. Which is pretty crazy from, you know, the Italian government being like, hey, Colosseum's available if you want it. Two of the richest men in the world.
Yo, they can definitely afford to rent that bitch out.
1,000%. I mean, if there's one fight that the people can afford to do this, it's probably going to be the Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg fight.
Can you imagine the amount of zeros in their net worth in that ring? Holy fucking shit. Yo, I really hope that happens. I got, who do you got in it? Who do you think? I got
Mark.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
I got Zuckerberg by submission.
He's like training with fighters and stuff, like him 100%.
Yeah, he's practicing jujitsu. Yeah, Binksy agrees with the he's taking Zuckerberg as well. But yeah, that would be a legendary fight. The most powerful individuals to ever hop into a ring. And I'm not talking about powerful with their fists. They're powerful with their minds. It'd be really interesting to see what they can do fighting each other.
Very interesting. I would love to see that.
Indeed.
Because it's almost like a battle within their minds and what they can achieve, you know, since they are these two such powerful, influential men. It's like, all right, now let's get down to the physical aspect of it.
They're tired of being degular.
Yeah. They're like, all right, let's mix this up a little bit. So, if that happens, it's happening in the Colosseum in Rome.
Unbelievable.
Would
Holy
be insane
shit.
if that was true.
For real. Fuck yeah. We got the joint ski lit of the GMO. We got the, that would be legendary. A fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Tesla, owner of Twitter, versus the owner of Facebook, Instagram, Mark Zuckerberg. The metaverse versus the Teslaverse. So that would be insanity.
Absolute insanity.
Yeah, before we get on into the next story, major shout out the little handy dandy spoon that helped me roll up this perfect dime. Got a nice little pinner on today's show. The Rolling Spoon Cannabis Multi-Tool, helping me to roll a dime every time. If you guys want one, hit us up in the DMs. We're gonna host a giveaway soon, so gotta make sure that you have one so that we can participate in the giveaway. Yeah, but we're gonna be giving away a little bit of product to somebody who has a rolling spoon. So gotta make sure you have one so you can participate in the giveaway. Hit us up in the DMs if you are yet to have one. Shout out to Sly Loco in the building, the chat champ so far, and all the homies tuning in on all the streaming platforms. What's the next piece of pop culture news we have for the squad?
So, the next piece of pop culture news is about potentially the worst apology video of all time. So, Colleen Bellinger, a lot of people know her as the Miranda Sings girl. You know, the one with the lipstick like this. She's like, hey everybody, I'm Miranda.
I don't, but I have to look.
You don't know Miranda Sings?
I don't.
Oh, so apparently Sam doesn't know who Miranda Sings is, but Miranda Sings was a comic, comedy person who started uploading videos to YouTube like 10, 15 years ago at this point. Blew up on that, like does shows, all these different things. And for the most part has stayed out of a lot of controversy and like cancel culture. Normally, like there really hasn't been any issues with her until recently when a lot of stuff is coming out about inappropriate actions with like minors type of things. Not necessarily physically, but messages that she sent years ago and had like this intern and was doing inappropriate things. Correct, yeah. It is an ill story, but she came out with a not necessarily an apology video, more like trying to cancel the people canceling her type of thing. But she's on there with a ukulele and she's like, my team told me not to, or advised me not to speak out on this, but they never told me I can't sing. And then she gets into like this little ukulele song that's honestly really, really cringy and horrible to watch. And all the backlash is like, this is literally like the worst possible thing you could have done. Oh
my God.
Like, in it, she's like, I'm not a groomer. The only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 cats. Like, that's just one line in it. And it's just, like, messed up stuff. Like, even saying I groomed my cat is, like, what? Like, just say, like, I've brushed. Like, you don't even need to bring that up. It's just a little weird.
That is a weird story.
But
Holy crap.
Huge backlash is happening all over the internet. And one of her accusers, like, came back with their own version of a ukulele song. They're like, I guess this is the only way that we can get this bitch to listen to us or talk to her. So he comes out with a ukulele version, and it's just all over the internet. And a lot of other things are like resurfacing from previous things she's done in shows, like weird things with minors. Like,
oh fuck,
it's just a whole weird story. Like,
what's her name again?
Colleen Bollinger.
I definitely need to go and Colleen Sings,
but she goes by Miranda Sings. She's the Miranda Sings girl.
Her name's Colleen, but she goes by Miranda?
Yeah, like she has like a
That's
character.
That's how you know.
She has like a character she turns into and stuff. Like, she's done like interviews all over the place. Like, she's been on like that karaoke drive show. Like, she's been pretty like well known and famous for quite some time. But no, not for a good reason. No idea what is gonna occur with that. The whole situation is horrible. These allegations are correct.
It sounds like she's going manic. Like, it kind of sounds, because she must have done something to build her, like, legitimacy, you know? She must have been legit to get so famous, and these are not famous decisions.
But the thing is she's, like, a famous YouTuber, you know?
So people don't really know.
Like, their version, YouTube is always upload a video, you know? Like, when you're an actual... I don't want to disrespect anybody who's on social media or YouTube, but when you're like...
us right now.
Exactly. Like a well-known celebrity, normally their team's a little bit better at holding them back from making a potentially detrimental video for an apology. So that is a story with Miss Colleen, aka Miranda Sings. You have to watch, or at least see a clip of the Miranda Sings. I feel like if you see it, you'd know.
I might recognize her if I see her.
She's like, hi guys, I'm Miranda. She like talks weird like that. It's fun. I mean, like, I had watched a couple videos of her back in the day and stuff, but like.
But now you cancel her.
I mean, I am one that 100% agrees with, like, the cancel culture is so wrong. Like, they hop on the train so fast and just flood the comments, flood everything, send death threats, all of that. I never condone anything like that. But if you've done something wrong, if you've made other people feel uncomfortable, you should be held accountable. So I don't feel bad for her or anything. Like, you make your bed, you sleep in it.
I agree. I honestly agree. It's a fucking crazy story. This girl completely went insane. You know, she sounds like she is, like, famous energy, and, like, she probably was really consistent with her videos, but...
She still is. Shit. Like, she does, like, shows,
she just,
too.
turned on the fucking garbage disposal though.
Yeah, and she's a mom of like 4 or something. She has a set of twins, and they're younger. Like, I think they're only, like, the oldest might be 6 or something like that.
Is she denying the allegations? Like, I need to read what happened. We need more juice. We need to cover this a little bit more. Like, you know, what did she do?
So apparently there was an, like, intern of hers, like, somebody who wanted to do social media, came to do a little internship, was her assistant type of thing, and apparently some weird messages were sent back and forth talking about, like, along the lines of, like, what positions do you like things like that, like uncomfortable, like, sexual questions kind of, but she's saying that it's not from, like, a creeper trying to get with them type of way. It's more like in a comedian type of way.
Yeah.
And, but, like, for example,
I actually get that.
There was, like, this one.
But it was a minor. Her intern was under 18.
Yeah, but then there's another situation. For example, she does, like, these little skits in her show, and she brought up this one girl to do a skit, and it was about, like, different yoga poses or whatever. And this girl at the time, who's a minor, who's only 15 or 16 years old, in, like, a dress with spandex, is up on a stage in front of all of these people, and Miranda's, like, opening her legs, doing, like, these weird things, and she felt uncomfortable, and a video of that went viral, and she's trying to get canceled for that. And there's another incident where she brought up, like, this young boy on stage and was, like, trying to get him to reach in her pants to grab an orange. Like, weird things and stuff. Like,
that is
it's crazy.
Weird.
It's crazy going back to the stories from her show. It's
why,
like, how would an audience feel okay with that?
Yeah, why didn't that go crazy? Like, this is a very sketch story to me.
It is.
Like, I'm so confused all around.
It's very confusing, 100%.
Yeah,
100%
like, if I saw, you know,
but
people, it's almost like we let it stack up too much.
exactly, that's what some
anybody
people
did.
are saying. But the thing is people didn't even know what was happening with the shows and stuff. Like, nothing, there's no, like, no one's ever been like, I've been physically assaulted by her. Like, no one's come forth had that power. But it's been more, like, emotional, and, like, we're just making situations creepy for people and everything. And I get when you're a comedian, like, the jokes are going to be a little raunchy at times, but, like, this is a consistent pattern of behavior that's just a little too sketchy.
Yeah.
So.
No, anything with minors is cringe. Like, you really have to, like, it's like, honestly, the moral of the story is, like, we have to nourish our future. You know what I mean? We can't just sit in the shade under our tree that our past has built.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to plant more trees. And our youth is our future, and I mean, nourishing their mental and physical health is probably the most important factor on the planet, in the world, and love in general. And honestly, if you take it for granted, if you are abusive of a malleable young mind, I think that is probably the worst thing a human can do. You know what I mean?
I agree 100%. And, like, to me, I want to know, like, if this continued even after she had kids. Because even after, like, not saying that any of it's okay before kids, but especially after kids, you would be like, you need to keep your children safe from predators. And how can you keep your children safe from predators if you are one yourself? So I'm interested to know that part, that tea in it, to see if it's, because if it's after, I have no words, like, lock you up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you're going to jail.
Damn straight.
Have fun making your own lipstick in there somehow, you know, but.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. But we will move on into the next story that we have. It's a little bit more lighthearted and exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it the last one?
It is our last one.
We have one last story to finish off this week of Weekday Wake and Bakes, but real quick, major shout out to all of the Roll Gangsters tuning in on all the streaming platforms. Absolutely love to session with y'all every weekday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. We would love to ask you, what have you guys been watching this past while? We're looking for some TV show or movie suggestions, and would love to get yours. Hit us up in the comments.
Samuel's sick and tired of me watching Deal or No Deal.
So sick and tired of it.
We need something else besides Deal or No Deal.
So hit us up on the comments section, wherever you're absorbing this content. Post it after the fact, because we don't have too much time left on today's show. But major shout out to Grow God, Bruce Martin. We got Cali 420 Love in the building with the wave. Love to see y'all this morning. We got a whole squad tuning in. Absolutely love to see the gangsters in the chat. So what's this last story we got to talk about on this?
So the last story is coming from Wheel of Fortune. Now, lots of us have watched it for years. I remember, like, specifically it being on in the house when I was younger. My mom was making dinner. My brothers and I were, like, running around type of thing. Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy would come on sometimes. And it's, like, one of my grandfather's favorite shows. So the host that's been there for, like, 40-some years or something is stepping down and retiring. And they've been in talks about a new host. And it was announced that right now it's looking like it's going to be the one and only Ryan Seacrest.
No way!
This man cannot get out of hosting jobs. He must love being a host.
He's born for it.
He is. I mean, he had like his own show, like Ryan and Kelly or something for a while. He replaced, forget who that guy was.
Michael Strahan.
Was it Michael
It was Kelly Ripa and someone else initially.
Yeah, but then it was Ryan Seacrest. I don't know if he's gonna keep doing that or not, but American Idol host,
legendary
radio
American Idol host.
He's just been a legendary host in a lot of things. And
he made that show good. I'm not gonna
100%.
lie.
He kills it on his hosting job, so I'm sure he's gonna kill it at Wheel of Fortune as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, but it's nice because I feel like it's definitely gonna give it like a refreshing vibe, you know? Like, it will get maybe a younger audience to watch. The people who grew up watching Ryan Seacrest on like American Idol and other stuff might get a new wave of people to come watch.
No doubt.
So, Ryan Seacrest taking the legendary spot from the OG at the Wheel of Fortune.
We can say Ryan Seacrest is officially taking the wheel. Right? Exactly. Absolutely love all the Roll Gangsters, my beautiful co-host, and the Weekday Wake and Bake. It has been another fabulous week of shows. Love session with the squad.
Love it. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you after the weekend. We'll see you after the weekend on Monday for some Good News Monday. And we hope you have a great weekend. Live it up, get some rest, and we'll see you on Monday.
Damn straight. Mwah. Love y'all, Roll Gang. See ya.